of course, currently Lady Ditcham, though nowadays she spends most of her time in the gossip columns and the divorce court. There was a governess, Miss Wilson Williams, that's it. Very capable, but not exactly a barrel of laughs. Then, of course, there was Angela, Caroline's half-sister. Oh, she'd been packed off to school by the time of the trial. Poor thing.
She had perhaps her problems?
There was a rather unfortunate incident when she was a toddler. Caroline Crail, as a young girl, threw a bit of a tantrum. I did argue that she was not of sound mind, but fascinating creature. I'll never forget her, you know. She had a quality one couldn't help but admire. Somehow she was above it all. What people will do in the name of love.
It makes fools of us all, n'est-ce pas? Eh bien, I thank you so much, Montague. You have been most helpful.
Pleasure meeting you, Poirot.
Well, tell to me, if you please, if, as her daughter hopes, Caroline Crail did not kill her husband...
But she did, old boy. Take my word for it.
Yeah, well, then it makes the logic that one of these 5 people must have done so.
There's no reason why any of them should.
No, but all the same, I think I shall pay to them each a visit.
Get 5 different versions of the same event.
Thank you, Hollinghurst. Pleasure, Mr. Blake. Probably good egg, old Hollinghurst, even though he does bat for the other side. Tally-ho.
Tally-ho.
Well, who'd have thought it? Raising a glass with the famous Hercule Poirot.
Poirot, monsieur. Hercule Poirot.
Poirot. Poirot. Could never get my tongue round French. Let's keep the old entente cordial, eh?
But I am Belgian, monsieur, not French.
So, what can I do for you?
It is a Crail case, monsieur. It is that which I wish to discuss with you.
What the hell for?
Because I have accepted a commission, monsieur, to review the case.
From whom?
Lucy Crail?
Lucy Crail?
Oui, monsieur.
Nothing to discuss.
5 minutes of your time, Monsieur Blake, that is all I ask.
What the hell is she poking her nose in for now?
Because she wishes to know the truth.
Everyone knows the truth.
But all she wishes is to assess for herself the facts.
It's over. Dead. Buried.
As are her parents, monsieur.
Miss Crail was the best friend a chap could have. Knew each other since we were children. We all did. Myself, my brother, Caroline. Neighbours, you see, down in Devon. Amos was a great fellow. All that talent, that lust for life wiped out because of her.
You did not like her?
Rotten, through and through. And Amias could never see it.
But he was also something of a rotter, was he not?
That's what she'd have you believe. Oh, she liked playing the injured party and did it very well, but underneath it all, she was cold and calculating. Had a devil of a temper. Tried to kill her baby sister, for God's sake.
You say true?
Damn right. Chucked a paperweight at her and blinded the little blighter in one eye. Disfigured for life.
Do you know the reason for this fit of temper?
Sibling jealousy. Simple as that. And it was jealousy that made her kill Amias. I tell you, that woman was trouble. Even as a girl. The way she played us boys along. Give us all the once-over, but finally settled on Amias. Not surprising, really. He was in line to inherit Alderbury and was showing talent as an artist. A rich genius. What could be better?
It is surprising, is it not, how soon in life the die is cast?
Yes, I suppose it is. Anyway, after the marriage, I kept my distance for a while at least. I soon succumbed to temptation.
Temptation, monsieur?
Alderbury. A place I couldn't resist. At some of the happiest times of my life in that house. That September, like the summers of childhood, I was hoping for a peaceful few weeks.
Uncle Phil!
But I should have known better.
Morning, Mr. Blake.
Good morning, Mrs. Spriggs.
Good to see you again.
Good to see you too.
Amyas, please.
They've been at it for hours.
Hello, Uncle Phil.
Hello there. Are you grown? Angela looking after you, is she? No. No.
See? Catch me for heaven's sake.
Give her a chance now.
Sorry, Angela.
Why won't you listen to me, Amyas?
Caroline, for God's sake!
Oh, that's right. Run away like you always do. There goes the jardiniere.
There was always something of an atmosphere. This time, you could cut it with a knife. And I soon saw why. Amyas, old chap, how the hell are you?
Lovely, isn't she? Sometimes I wish I'd never met her. Thank God you've turned up. Living in a house full of women's enough to send any man off his chump.
Philip, how lovely to see you.
Hello, Caroline.
Just in time for lunch. Will Elsie be joining us?
Elsa.
Amyas is doing her portrait. Skittish little thing. She should watch all that sun, you know. Can be very aging.
Things are a bit rocky at the moment.
Is it serious, then? Elsa and you?
It'll be a damned good painting.
That's not what I asked.
You know me, Phil. I can't help myself.
Then things got worse. Amyas and Caroline's half-sister Angela have been bickering all morning.
Could you stop that, please, Angela?
What?
Slurping.
I'm not slurping.
Yes, you are.
Amyas.
I thought I might try that other kimono, the canary yellow. It could look rather stunning against that water, don't you think?
Canary. How lovely. Of course, on some people it might look a little... How shall I put it?
Don't worry, Caroline. I'm young enough to carry it off.
We're not changing anything. Oh, for God, did you hear that? It's like feeding time in the monkey house.
Why can't you just leave me alone?
Haven't seen this before.
It's by Volga McDowell, a young Norwegian. Extraordinary, don't you think? Everyone's talking about him.
Got a sense of humour, I'll give him that. Don't you agree, Miss Williams?
Beechwood, isn't it? Thank you, Mrs. Spriggs.
This room would be so lovely if it weren't so cluttered. When I'm living here, I'll throw out all the rubbish, which, let's face it, is practically everything. And I've always thought copper-coloured curtains would be simply divine. Don't you think they look rather lovely in the setting sun?
Are you thinking of buying, then, Elsa?
That won't be necessary.
You seem to have lost me, my dear.
All this pretense, it's so dishonest. Amyas and I love each other and we're going to be married, so I shall be moving in.
As I suspected, my dear. You're completely insane.
Bloody beast's giving me the most frightful indigestion.
I asked Mrs. Spriggs for some bicarbonate of soda.
Good thinking.
By the way, Elsa says you want to marry her. Is this true? Is it true?
It's only fair that she should know.
Amyas, is it true? Then it is.
If you'll excuse me, I'll just... You know, looking back, I wouldn't be surprised if she'd made up her mind to kill him then.
Amias, do tidy yourself up. We're going over to Meredith's for tea, remember?
Oh, yes,